Okay, everybody, it's time for the second last Friday weigh-in. Well, almost 195, folks. Almost reached my goal. Well, by next week I should be under 195 at this rate, right? Oh man. Take a look at this. See this gravel here at the end of my driveway? This is the street. This is my street, okay? You see how crappy this street looks? Look at all this. Now you could just see that maybe about an hour ago the street cleaner came down the street. Okay? Every time it comes down, it grinds up the street a little bit more. Alright? Now, last Friday, my wife was walking the dogs, and the one dog, and she was crossing the street over here, and she stepped in a pothole in the street, and she fell down, and she really hurt herself. See that? That's the hole she stepped in. Look at this. See how deep my foot can go in there? Stepped right in it, went right down. That's how crappy this street is. So hey everybody, it's the captain. And as you can see, I'm 1 pound away from my goal of 195. And as luck would have it, 1 week away from my final weigh-in. Now, according to the way I wanted to do this from the get-go, my final weigh-in is actually on Thursday, next Thursday, but I'm going to do it on next day. And we're just going to see. There's a pretty good chance I'm going to be 195. I'm hoping that I'm going to be just a little under, because that would be a really good thing. One of those boring weeks. Didn't start off too boring, because last Friday, just as my video was uploading to YouTube, my wife was out getting a dog, and she tripped in a pothole. Boom, hit the street. I mean, 1 minute she's walking the dog, and the next minute she pancaked onto the street, and that was it. She was pretty hurt. She still isn't well. She feels like her foot's broken. She had shoulder surgery a few years ago. She feels that she completely tore her rotator cuff the rest of the way. And hey, it's a bummer, man, you know. But let's see. Yeah, I was going to plant my tubers today. I was going to plant my bulbs today. I was going to plant my lilies and my dahlias. But it's still just a little too chilly out. So probably during the week, it's supposed to warm up a little bit. I'm going to wait for the first day for it to get over 50 this week. You know, because before that the ground was still permafrost. I think we got a day that was over 50, but there was still snow out there, and the ground was too hard. I got the ground busted up, so I'm probably going to shoot a video of that. And I'm sure that after my weigh-in videos and all this drama with me trying to lose weight, my videos are going to be more focused on you know, my gardening and my flowers and, you know, whatever else happens to come along. This street, I'm going to have to do a video about this street. I'm going to have to set the camera up one of these days so that when you can see when the cars are going down the street, clouds of smoke coming up, dust. They're kicking up dust every single day. Everybody on this street is going to have a very bad cough. Right now, as it is, I feel very raspy. My wife is raspy, and I believe it's from sucking in all this stone dust coming off the street. You know, I've been trying to find. I got tons upon tons of discs with photos on them. Okay, and I can't find one picture of the roller, the pavement roller, rolling out the pavement. And I know that I took pictures of the trucks, the rollers, the diggers, the street grinder, I took all kinds of pictures, and I can't seem to find them. And I think I've gone through every single disc, every single folder, and I can't find one picture. And I just wanted to be able to find one picture so I could check what the timestamp on it is to see when this street was originally done. Because what happened is they came and they dug this street up, and They hit it with the thing. It just grinds up the street, okay? And they did a whole bunch of them up and down the streets, and it took them a long time. They did it like in September, and then they came back like in October, and they finally laid the street down. But all they did was they put down one coat of binder, and they never put a sealer over it, okay? And the street from that point on, just 1 year after another, it got worse and worse. And then there's big cracks between each piece of crushed stone, okay? And the water and the ice gets in there, and it's just breaking that street up into gravel. You could see it at the foot of my driveway. You could see it in the street. And I'm telling you right now, when we get a car going down the street at any speed, whether it's 30 miles an hour, whatever, boom, these big clouds of dust. It's not good for you to be breathing in dust like that. Trust me. If you want to live next to a rock quarry, you make that decision as a responsible adult. We didn't decide we wanted to live next to a rock quarry. Okay, we live in an urban area of Buffalo. Okay, and the guys who did this street, I'm sorry to tell you, you did a lousy. Everybody on the street knows it. I mean, it is just nothing but potholes all the way down the street. And underneath the street, it's all becoming undermined as well. Undermined, whatever. I got a big square of concrete out in the front where the city had to come and go into our drain or water or whatever it was, because it was the street. You should have seen, we had a sinkhole out in front of our house that was about that round. I mean, I don't know, maybe 12 inches around, and 2-3. I don't know what to tell you, man. This street is in really bad shape. Another fine example of where your tax dollars go. Okay, you don't need to raise taxes. They just need to get better quality work for what they pay for taxes. You know, what they pay for with our taxes, they need to get better work done. Because this is some shoddy ass stuff. And doesn't take anybody to see that. I mean, the original street that they tore up was here for 20 years, and it was wearing like steel. They didn't even need to come and tear that street up. They tore out a perfectly good street, and they put this piece of shit out in front of our house. So yeah, I'm rambling because I really don't have that much else to talk about. I'm feeling pretty fit. You know, 1 pound away from 195. Was on the prednisone all week. I mean, I was so amped up. I mean, for the first 5 days, I had to take 2 pills a day. I thought my heart was gonna explode. I really did. I mean, I was having like mini seizures, petit mal type seizures. I mean, that's how quaky I was. It was very unbelievable. Could not sleep. Was going to bed at like 2 o'clock, getting up at 6, and like I slept. Could not close my eyes and go back to sleep for anything. So yeah, the gout's out of my foot. I feel like maybe next week I could start walking. I'm going to do that forever. As soon as I could start doing it on a regular basis, I'm going to do that every morning. And, you know, that's about it. That's it.